onto a topic where I do actually care, but still talking about sheep. Dude, did you see the new in-game cinematic for WoW?
I saw a little bit of it, and it was just so weird to me. It was particularly because of there was a character doing something that I'm really into, but I didn't understand the physics behind what this character was doing. So there's a character in there that has a shield, big shield. I like shields. Shields up. You know, I'm big into shields. Big shield man. But she doesn't have an arm.
No.
So I'm assuming the shield is attached to her shoulder.
To the stump. Yeah.
But yet she's able to do shield bashes like nobody's business, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. And it's funny because one of my favorite stories was Chronicles of a Warlord by Bernard Cornwell. And there's actually the main character in that book is Dervil Kadarn. And in a battle, I forget if it's in a battle or if it's a punishment. Might have been a punishment.
Yeah.
They chop off his left hand.
Wow.
So he doesn't have a hand anymore, so he doesn't really have a choice but to wear a shield. But it makes sense because you chop off somebody's hand,
they still have the whole arm.
Of this arm to attach the shield to, and you can still go like, bam! Slap somebody with a shield. This other character was like this, and then she's like, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's really bad.
What do you mean?
It is really bad.
And the shield is like bigger than her.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
But it's not just that.
This makes no sense to me, but yeah.
Dude, so I was watching it, and here's what makes this...
It was poorly animated too, that's the other
thing. The animation was
animated.
Incredibly bad. But more importantly, it's as if the people who were making it had only just yesterday met human beings. So they had no idea what do you do in order to coax an emotional reaction from people. Because the problem is it's meant to look epic, right? This epic battle scene. But there's literally nothing epic about it.
Like that scene was less offensive than a Sunday morning cartoon.
Yeah. It was legitimately just looking at it.
No, we wouldn't want you to actually fucking kill anybody.
Yep.
In a game called Warcraft.
No, she has to.
We can't have that.
I mean, you already
we have to be forgiving.
Yeah.
And it's like, the thing is, I need to ask you this because I'm not too into the lore. I mean, I'm into certain aspects of the lore, but not all of them. Tell me about the Sons of Lothar. Right? Because that's who the guy is in there that stops her from killing the other one.
Yeah.
Tell me about the Sons of Lothar. Like, what were they like?
No, they
Akalon?
were... how do I put... They were... Let's just say they would not have said stop. Let's put it that way. I'm trying to find a YouTube-friendly way of explaining it. They probably would have ended it before... Like, They would have been chomping at the bit to be the one to stick the sword in. Put it that way. They were very angry people.
It's so it's like, see, that's the thing, because I'm thinking to myself, wait, the Sons of Lothar, this is from like old school Warcraft.
Yeah,
this isn't like something that the new writers would know anything about.
This is
right?
this is your mother's World of Warcraft. This is not.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, if that's who the Sons of Lothar are, I would imagine that they still have the war part of Warcraft in them. No. And the fact that it just goes like, oh no, we must be merciful. I'm like, well, how lore accurate really is this?
Not even.
Because this doesn't really... Yeah, it just seems ridiculous. It seems absolutely ridiculous. Not to mention that if this character... That, like, I don't know anything about the character that doesn't have her arm and she's got like an eye off or whatever. I don't know anything about who that character is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Seems to me like she's supposed to be some kind of a newcomer or something. But the other character seems to me like some type of figure of authority. And it's like, why would you, figure of authority, clearly not a particularly good fighter. You're traipsing into the field of battle with like your glasses on and like all. And it's like, why are you in the front lines leading this charge? Why don't you send like your champion to go in there and beat the shit? No, you have to go in there so that they can have this iconic scene where then the guy from the Sons of Lothar comes, oh, we will spare. It's like, what is this fucking performative nonsensical there's no war in Warcraft anymore. There's nothing.
It actually gets worse when you realize that the earliest in-game books we found about the Empire of Light, because the Arathi Empire, we don't know much about what they are, but the books we found made them seem like they're very much modeled off the Warhammer 40k and the Imperium of Man, insofar as they are incredibly racist and they're a theocracy. Except now they're not one. Now they're just a bunch of pussies. I guess getting into contact with the humans and the orcs from our side of the world just made them pussies again. Because, it's just, dude, WoW is so useless now. I haven't seen a single in-game cinematic from World of Warcraft in this entire expansion where I went, wow, that's actually super cool. The voice acting was very bad in this one. Specifically, it felt so forced, like they were so desperate to give you this big moment, but it never actually felt like a big moment. It felt like, oh yeah, okay, never mind. It is what it is.
It was pretty pathetic. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was particularly good. And
no.
And again, like even Belilar said that this has no teeth whatsoever.
No,
it's like it's a children's story, and it's like, brother. When is Blizzard going to understand that their video game is not being played by children? Okay, children are playing like fucking, I don't even know, some random mobile garbage, probably Candy Crush or fucking Fortnite. Like, teenagers aren't playing World of Warcraft. It's men like you and me and women of our age that are playing this game. Like, 30-plus-year-olds is going to be a majority of the World of Warcraft player base. 100%.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
I personally...
I don't get it.
No. I mean, my personal opinion, I want World of Warcraft to die, and I want Blizzard to die. I think that this company is a blight on the gaming industry. Because
I want to say I was ahead of my time. I wished for this before Miss Appendix.
My thing is just...
I was ahead of my time!
I think the reason this annoys me so much is I believe that there are very talented developers that still work at Blizzard that could make their own studios that do a hell of a lot better work than whatever the hell this bullshit is. Because this studio is dead. You look at Diablo IV, the newest season, it's literally lost season, but a different color. That's all Blizzard does.
What color's the Helltide this season? That's what I hear. That's the meme that I hear.
Yeah, it's like I don't even care anymore. Overwatch? What do you mean? Overwatch 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 0.5? Who knows?
Did you hear that they said that, we understand that people want PvE content? I was like, no.
Oh, are we going back to this bullshit?
You have to be memeing now. These are just like fun internet memes, right, bro? The fuck do you mean? People actually want PvE? Bro, the memes.
Dude, no.
Bro's just like sitting here memeing on people. Shut the fuck up.
I hate this studio so much. You have no idea.
God, you don't hate it enough at this point, to be honest.
I think I hate it more than it should be hated, probably, but also for reasons that is a little bit politically motivated. And I'll admit, I'm being petty as shit here, right? But there are a lot of left-wingers that play World of Warcraft that I would love to be able to say, told ya, as soon as it dies, and just go, you guys made it a pussy little game. How does it feel, right? So yeah, for me, it's
the worst. You want to know what the worst part is?
Yeah.
I used to take solace in the fact that's like, World of Warcraft story has lost its teeth, but at least there's the Final Fantasy XIV story.
Yeah. I've heard that's also Wook.
The Final Fantasy XIV story is still there all the way up to Endwalker. Then they did whatever the fuck that Dawntrail mess is that I couldn't even finish it.
I still don't understand where Wok Lamat even came from. Like, Yossi P is supposed to know what the hell he's doing. Was he so busy doing 16 that he just forgot?
I think that might have been. I think that might have been it. I'm holding out hope against hope that the next expansion can like deliver the goods, because the story it is still my favorite story of all time. The story of 14, like all the way up to Endwalker, it still is my favorite story of all time.
Yeah.
The Shadowbringers expansion is my favorite expansion, and the final, the ending point of that expansion is just so good. It's so God, man. If people experience Shadowbringers, they'll be like, holy shit, this is fucking peak.
Nice.
And then, you get Endwalker, which is also really good. And then you get Dawntrail, and my disappointment. It's like I was coping so hard when I was playing the game. And then they hit me with the Disney musical, and I'm like, what'd you do to my video game, bro? What happened? Why would you do me like
the
this?
The whole world is just turning to pussy shit, man. And it is so annoying. Where's the testosterone? And before anyone goes, wow, women are playing games now too. They've always been playing video games. They tend to like the testosterone shit. So get out of here.
There's a lot of women that don't like World of Warcraft or the Dawntrail either.
No, because
it's a common thing.
Because it's too feminized, man. It's like where's the masculinity?
I don't think it's about being too feminized or not masculine. I don't even look at it like that. I'm just like, the story's just not good. It's not good. It's bad.
Yeah,
it's
but
bad.
The whole point is, right, so with if you had a masculine cinematic, that bitch would have died. Her glasses would have been punched straight into her face, right? And that would have been the end of the cinematic.
Yep.
But you have this feminized story where it's like, no, we should all just get along. Let's love each other. Right, so in this case, you're not really talking about masculine, feminine as in male, female, but rather the sort of, where's the testosterone violence that we want to see?
And the thing is, it's almost like people are like, well, we need a moral story or something like that. It's like, there was plenty of good morality in World of Warcraft. Yeah, look at like fucking Thrall and Jaina and Varian Rin and all of the shit that happened alongside that, and them overcoming their fucking differences and fighting together against the other threats. And it's like, there's plenty of that. That's always been in the game. It's always been a theme. But it's like, it doesn't have to be overtly explicit in your face to be there. It's but like, do you not understand?
I would also like to point out that no, it doesn't. I don't need a moral story. Sometimes I just need someone to get their ass kicked. Sometimes I don't care what's the morality of the story. I don't give a shit. Punch his lights out. That's all I care about right now. Like in Rocky, I couldn't give two shits whether the Russian guy had a moral story. I wanted Rocky Balboa to beat the living shit out of him. And he did. I was happy with that, right? Who cared about what the morality of this story is specifically? So, I don't give a shit now.
It was a revenge story. He beat the shit out of Apollo, and then he goes back, beats the shit out of Ivan Drago. Yep, seems fair.
Yeah, but it's sort of like, who cares, right? Sometimes you just want to see violence for violence sake. It's nice when there are moral stories, but not everything has to be. But it feels like we live in this era where everything has to be sort of